RihannaPlease don't stop the music. Back in the studio. Rihanna is doing nothing but work, 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 sharing a new video from inside the studio. And fans are hoping it's a sign fresh tunes are finally on the way. RiRi took to social media Thursday to show a glimpse of her packed schedule, kicking things off with a late-night meeting with her Savage X Fenty team. The session stretches deep into the night, with Rihanna seen reviewing ideas and signing off on concepts. Then, just after 2 a.m., it's off to the studio. Rihanna looks fully locked in, working the mixing board, scribbling notes, and vibing out in the booth. There's no audio in the clip, but that hasn't stopped the fans from spiraling, lighting up the comment section elated about potential new music. Believe it or not, Rihanna's last album, Anti, dropped a decade ago. Feel old yet? RiRi's still not calling it a night. Once the sun comes up, she pivots straight into mommy mode, crafting a Mardi Gras costume for her son, Riot. She goes all out, putting together a custom umbrella and a festive jacket and jeans fit that looks stellar. Whether it's a studio grind or mom time, Rihanna's not missing a beat, not the one on a stage, not the one flashing from paparazzi cameras. The small, quiet one above the studio door, the one that means magic might be happening again. And somewhere inside, headphones on, eyes closed, is Rihanna. The world has learned not to rush her. She built an empire beyond music, beauty lines, fashion houses, motherhood, billion-dollar boardrooms, moving with the precision of someone who understands timing better than tempo. Years passed without an album, yet her voice never really left. It lingered in memories, in speakers, in late-night playlists. And always, somewhere, the echo. Please don't stop the music. That phrase, immortalized in Don't Stop the Music, wasn't just a dance floor command. It became a plea, a promise, a prophecy. Now, imagine this. It's midnight in Los Angeles. Or maybe it's New York. Or maybe it's somewhere far from both, because Rihanna has never needed a single city to define her sound. The studio lights are low. A bass line hums through the room, unfinished but alive. A producer taps the desk, waiting. She nods once. That nod has launched eras. From the Caribbean pulse of music of the sun to the defiant steel of Rated R, from the unapologetic brilliance of Loud to the moody masterpiece that was Anti, Rihanna has never repeated herself. She evolves. She experiments. She disappears. And then she returns sharper. The silence was never emptiness. It was incubation. Motherhood reshaped her rhythm. Business sharpened her instincts. Life expanded her lens. The woman walking back into the studio now isn't the same one who first stepped in at 16. She's steadier, louder in her quiet, more dangerous in her restraint. The beat builds. Maybe it starts with drums that feel like waves against Barbados shores. Maybe it leans into raw R&B, stripped-down, intimate breathing. Maybe it explodes into something no one expects at all. That's always been her power. Unpredictability. When Rihanna records, she doesn't just sing melodies. She inhabits them. Her voice can sound like velvet one second and lightning the next. It can flirt. It can threaten. It can confess. It can command. Back in the studio, she isn't chasing charts. She's chasing feeling. Because trends come and go. But feeling? That lasts. There's something poetic about an artist who once ruled the club returning at a time when the world feels heavier. Maybe this new music won't ask us to dance. Or maybe it will demand it. Because dance is survival too. The phrase, "please don't stop the music," now feels layered. It's no longer just about DJs and flashing lights. It's about legacy. It's about an artist who understands that music pauses, but it never truly stops. Her fans have waited with a mixture of patience and desperation. Every public appearance sparked rumors. Every studio photo ignited timelines. Every cryptic caption turned into speculation. But Rihanna never confirmed. She simply moved at her own speed. And that speed is power. The door closes. The bass drops. She steps to the mic. For a moment, there is only breath. Then the first note spills out, textured, warm, unmistakable. It doesn't matter if it's a ballad about growth, a reggae-infused anthem, a sultry slow burner, or a rebellious pop explosion. What matters is that it's hers. Fully formed, unapologetic, unrushed. There's a confidence that comes when you know you don't have to prove anything. Rihanna stands in that space now. Awards? Secured. Records? Broken. Influence? Undeniable. This isn't a comeback. It's a continuation. And perhaps that's the most exciting part. She isn't returning to reclaim a throne. She never vacated it. She simply expanded her kingdom. Outside the studio, the world scrolls and speculates. Inside, art is being shaped. Lyrics scribbled. Harmonies layered. Silence replaced with sound. The red light above the door glows steady. If you listen closely, you can almost hear the future vibrating through the walls. Maybe the next album will surprise us with vulnerability, stories of transformation and balance. Maybe it will celebrate sensuality and strength the way only Rihanna can. Maybe it will blend island roots with global ambition in a way that reminds everyone exactly why her sound changed pop music in the first place. Whatever it becomes, one thing is certain. When Rihanna decides it's time, the music won't just return. It will arrive. And somewhere, in clubs and cars and headphones around the world, that familiar plea will rise again. Not as a request, but as a celebration. Please don't stop the music. This time, she won't. She's back in the studio.